Um, oh, thank you, Miss Yagan. Just on
Yes.
the official channel, we community with professor and his assistant is um, Bon Chat. So if you are on the social media, Telegram, Facebook, TikTok, or any social media out there, somebody will use professional pictures, assistant picture, or even my picture or some leader pictures in our community. Just create a fake account and pretend to have you level up, pretend to do something. I don't know what its purpose is back there, but they will ask you to transfer the money, transfer the fund to their private wallet. So be smart. Uh, None of us will doing that. Professor or um, his assistant never contact our member on any other platform more than the bond chat. So just be smart. Don't let the people track you in the strap. Okay.
Sounds good. I want to welcome everyone here to our Sunday Zoom with Dr. Beard, who is the company's owner, founder, and also the CEO. So he is the one who is going to join in just a few minutes to start his regular Sunday meeting with all of us. If you are brand new and you don't know who we are. My name is Gagan Sirkaria. I'm a very proud BG member, just like how you are a BG member. If you are a guest, a very warm welcome to everyone who is here today watching us live. This meeting is being recorded, so I hope you will get the recording later on when Miss Linda uploads it and shares it on Bonchat. I want to reiterate that Dr. Beard, Miss Elena, the entire BG staff and management is only accessible to funded members on Bonchat. So if you are not on Bonchat, you may not have direct contact with them yet. So this is one of those platforms where BG is just not an investment platform or a registered investment advisory firm. I feel BG is a movement. It is a way to connect ordinary people to an extraordinary opportunity. So if you have not heard about BG yet, welcome. This is an amazing way to kickstart, to learn about BG, to get to know the CEO, founder, our leader, Dr. Stephen Beard, right here on this platform. My name is Gagan Sirkaria. Like I mentioned, I am a registered investment advisory. Oh, sorry, snooze, 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 snooze. That is my signal to do my trade, which is the third permanent signal. So as I was saying, I am a registered investment advisor. With the disclaimer, we are not selling anything here. We are not providing any financial advice here. Today is just for connection. Today is to get to know Dr. Beard. Today is to take notes as he leads us into a next week and shares the developmental plan for BG Wealth Sharing. And something to note, it is wealth sharing platform. That's why it is called BG Wealth Sharing. So we are very proud members. We are here with our teams and our organizations. And I want to congratulate Miss Linda once again for her newest rank, which is level 9. She is one of the first ones to jump a rank and go straight from level 7 to level 9. So if you are listening to me, please show your acknowledgement, show your love, give your reactions to her and her entire organization who has worked really hard to get to this level together. Because in our community, in this platform, this is not a lone wolf that you can do it all by yourself. This is a community of like-minded leaders who want to transform not only their lives, but they want to give this to other people as well. So thank you so much for being here. Kudos to Miss Linda and her entire organization. I want to give a big shout out to Miss Cynthia Tran also, who has brought both of us here in a way that she was my running buddy in the initial 2 months. And she's the one who brought Linda to the organization. So big shout out to Miss Cynthia Tran as well. We are waiting for Dr. Beard. So I'm going to go do my third trade while you take it back, Miss Linda.
Yes, thank you, Miss Gagan. Sometimes I still ping my, my face just see like, is that real? Because like you said, I am the one who jumped from level 7 to level 9. It's nothing is miracle in here just because we all work. work hard. Nothing is just achieved overnight. Uh, the successful is not come from luck. It's from commitment, from the study. A little bit. Whoever been here long enough is know me, but whoever new. So the first time when I came to the BG, I'm not come with the excitement. I come with full of doubt, ugly thing when I'm talk to professor. I even request him to have the video call with me, and he say like, if only you get to level one, um, and then he will have the video call with me. But actually, when Miss Cynthia Tran is introduce the opportunity to me, I'm very hesitant. I say no, but actually I come back to Miss Gagan in the same day because Miss Cynthia told me Miss Gagan is very knowledgeable to research everything. So I tag her and I say like, did you talk to him? And she said, yes, she had the video call with him about 20 minutes. But because I trust Miss Cynthia Tran, I trust Miss Gagan, so I jump in. The first 2 weeks, I even church professor is a big scammer. But he say like, give him a chance, just believe in the process. So um, I did. Because of church, I achieved whatever I'm here today. So when you're in the system, just make sure you study. Just only you study. Like twice a day, professor always deliver some message before the code is released. And every week we have the meeting on Superstar. We are Superstar in here. And every Sunday he's here to deliver his knowledge, his message. So just concentrate, just study, just only study. You will gain the confidence. Just only when you're confident, you will show the people how you do the project, so the people will follow you. If you ask me how I can build my anti-system, very much I just invite first 10 ego in my team, and after that the people fight me. Even like I know a lot of people send the message to professor, even I did not have any results yet, but because they see how confident when I believe in the system, just only because I get all the knowledge to study from him from leader ahead. That's why I achieved it. So everyone can achieve it. If you commit and if you trusting, just only trust bring you where you want. So professor is good in the room, so welcome him, and I will back to you, professor, and welcome and thank you for spending time with us.
Thank you. Thank you for spending time and get the time off your busy schedules as usual. Yeah, I liked your speech very much, especially where you said that I'm a scammer. That's good. All right. Now,
Yeah, that's a story to tell. We can probably write a book on that one. But we are so grateful because of um, your ability to guide us and give us the belief and the trust that is so important right now in our community as we are growing. You not only led me and Linda and Cynthia and Mr. Gary and the entire organization, you've led the entire 600,000 people worldwide because of that commitment that you have. So thank you so much for doing what you do. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thank you for your time and thank you for your belief and for your trust, of course. Thank you for being with us. Dear friends, I'm your old friend Stephen. If you don't know, some of you may not. Welcome to this week's Zoom meeting video conference. And before we begin, please just take a glass of water, wine, maybe something stronger, or perhaps some tea, just like I do sometimes. And tonight we'll be holding an incredibly important and crucial discussion. Yeah, so I'd like you to take your notebooks or please someone to record this meeting as well, because I'm going to discuss the plan and the phases of 2026 and the next year, of course. We're planning ahead as usual. All right, so just give me a couple of minutes. I'm confirming the information to give you a proper detailed responses. Right, so all right, good. I don't remember all the cities that we established the consultant center, so I don't keep them all in mind. But I keep them on my pen, on my pencil sometimes. Right. So, all right. So I think we should begin now. How many people are here? Oh, okay. Nice. Right. Yeah, we'll talk about the importance of BG and everything. I would like to add something more because I had some thoughts about it today. Yeah, we'll definitely discuss it. The right path and not the right path. It's all about all about the environment. Because like I said, you can work hard, but if in this place they don't recognize your hard work, then why should you struggle that much? Just leave it. Every member is appreciated here, even for just being here. So you all know that. We're not trying to push anyone into this, but we're just consulting and giving a good advice. There's everything is up to you, basically. It's all right. It's polemic. We'll talk about it later. So, right. As you all know, there's first class passengers, for example, changes the topic swiftly. So, but first class passengers get priority boarding, right? Bank VIP skips the lines and the most expensive seats at concerts always offer the best views, right? So this world is never absolutely fair, but it is, I would say, relatively fair. The more effort you put in, the greater the priority you receive, right? So the harder your work and the more outstanding you become. So many people are always complaining about the environment, but they never seriously consider this question. Have you truly given yourself a chance to change? Opportunities are never absent. Rather, many people just lack simply courage to seize them sometimes. We all do. We've all been there. So some people hesitate just when they see an opportunity. Others observe from the sidelines. But those who truly change their destiny are those who choose to act when opportunity knocks, right? So as the overall plan for 2026 unfolds step by step successfully, and I'm really glad and I'm really satisfied with this phases. So our first phase is gradually drawing to a close. And the time flies, and then 2/3 of the month has already passed. So you may not feel the changes yet, but time will record everything. Also, the laziness you indulge sometimes, and me as well. So, in today will become regret in the future. Please keep it in mind because life is short, and while we're young and full of strengths, we should act. So, the efforts you make today will surely become your confidence in the future because it's experience, simple as that. And look back at the trajectory of the BG Wealth Sharing's journey. Hasn't every step been a success? Hasn't every plan ultimately been implemented? This isn't just luck, it's hard work, professionalism, and execution. And of course, discipline. So many people ask if your success accidental. So I can tell you definitely no. Success is the inevitable result of long-term perseverance, right? I'm just following Linda's speech just today because I've heard some of it. I'm just trying to add some more. It is precisely because of this learned terms that we have built a wave after wave of our outstanding teams and enabled some individuals to leap from ordinary income to high income. Some of them even left their jobs. So it's good for us. Good for them especially. So, and more importantly, many more are on the way. Many started out just as confused, maybe doubtful, and hesitant as you, and but they did one thing right. They didn't stop. So, do you remember our blueprint for 2026? Many initially saw it as a goal, but today just as simple as a goal, some achievement, but which is probably beyond the reach. But look at us today. We're turning it into a reality. We're not telling a story, we're doing something. In the first phase, we launched 100 BG financial advisory centers globally, which are nearing completion. We already have a team of thousands of senior investment advisors, a very strong foundation for execution. Really, it's outstanding in my words, because you do know that I feel that BG is like my life work, right? So I really do appreciate time, and I'm happy for each little step of it. And also, most importantly, the shoulder to shoulder we hold here, right? We stand as a team, grounded and hold fast. This is the most extraordinary thing about Beijing, I must say, because we have a strong community with a clean environment and where everybody are equal and we respect each other. This is truly important. And also, I wanted to remind you about the shareholder mechanism. It has been designed and will be officially announced next month, so be patient. So this is not just an upgrade to the mechanism also, but also a recognition and reward for outstanding managers. And currently, BG Financial Advisory Centers have gradually established presence in several key cities globally. So including Las Vegas, of course, Texas, Vancouver, California, Kampala in Uganda. Can't wait to visit this, by the way. Houston, Botswana, and important regions such as Alberta, British Columbia, and Edmonton in Canada. So these deployments not only represent the rapid implementation of BG Wealth Sharing in the global market, but also signifies that our system is beginning to shift from just regional development to global coverage, laying a solid foundation for future comprehensive expansion. So now, next phase. So in the next phase, we will fully enter a stage of large-scale development at another 100 financial consulting centers to the future expand our global footprint, moving from a point-based layout to network coverage, completing the recruitment of the remaining high-quality talent from the first phase, of course, because we do have a lot of these people. And continuously strengthening the team's professional capabilities and execution, formally establishing the headquarters and just global branch system. And also improving the global organizational structure, enhancing overall management, efficiency, and fully launching a shareholder distribution system, allowing core managers to participate in the long-term value distribution of the platform, achieving a true alignment of interest and a win-win mechanism. Well, it's working, so that's great. So the focus of this particular phase, is to move the platform from rapid growth to systematic operation, laying a stable foundation for just subsequent large-scale development. And in its third phase, BG Wealth Sharing will focus on enhancing the maturity of its overall system and structure, adding, like I said, 100 more financial advisory centers to achieve deeper global market penetration, comprehensively improving its investment advisors and lecturer system, building a more professional and I would like to say stable, because the participants are so many, students are so many, but we do not have enough of advisors and consultants. And we're looking for a replicable talent pool. So promoting a shareholder tiered mechanism to ensure clearer and fairer returns for members at different contribution levels. And of course, in improving team operational efficiency and collaboration capabilities to make overall development more stable and sustainable, of course. So the core of this phase is to shift from expansion to optimization, making the platform not only bigger, but also stronger. It's all about the people, folks. Now, in the fourth phase, we will fully enter the stage to explore growth and value realization. So achieving a major breakthrough in platform membership, further expanding global influence through implementing the annual strategic goals, of course. That's also important. Validating the value of the entire system with resources and results, of course, and conducting annual summarize and system optimization. maybe it will put some more stress on somebody, but be aware, it's Beijing we're talking about. It's not going to be like in those offices where you have a monitor or consultant or someone else or the boss who's surveilling you and how do you do your job. No, it's not going to be like this. We are trying to lay a more solid foundation for the next stage of development, formulating a new strategic direction for next year, 2027. And of course, initiating the next round of higher dimensional growth cycle. So this phase is not just a conclusion, but also a new starting point, a crucial juncture from successful validation to continuous amplification. So everyone needs to understand this. You're not working on a short-term project. There's no rush, but participating in a long-term system, right, which gives you more freedom, more time, and you feel more relaxed. It's also very important for us. Why have we consistently talked about the future along the way? Because we want to show you direction, not just let you blindly follow, right? It's important for you to understand this. And a team direction won't go far. A team with planning and execution will definitely go far, and steadily, of course, because we need to know where we're moving, where we're going, which path lies ahead of us. So we want you to keep you informed. So, and of course, we've successfully penetrated the US market in 3 years. That's a tangible achievement. Within the next 5 years, we plan to go public. This isn't just talk, it's a concentrate path. Simultaneously, we're building a global crypto finance ecosystem, encouraging more participation and making the system more valuable. So why has BG World Sharing continued to be so popular, right? It's not because of hype, but because of results, right? Because people from side or outside, they can see the results of BG. They're remarkable. The people around you are making money. They see it. That's the most real proof, right? Truly valuable things aren't talked about. They're done. What gives me the greatest sense of accomplishment is that every step we've taken, someone wants to add something, I guess. Yes, you may speak if you want, if somehow you achieve this, but maybe not today. All right. Well, later. So now I would like also to add something more. After wait, let me see something.
Let's say.
Yeah. I do apologize for this.
Dr. Beard, can you unmute yourself, please?
All right. So you muted all, including
Yes, sir.
me.
Yes, thank
you. And I thought I found this person and I thought I muted him, but I accidentally muted myself as well. You see how it goes. It's on a cycle.
Yes.
When you're trying to bring some unease to someone, you'll bring it to yourself as well. So see, it works. It systematically works. So also this is more powerful than any publicity. In our daily operations, I've always prepared exclusive gifts for the team. This isn't just about material things. It's a reflection of our culture, our traditions inside of Beijing. You'll find that people who truly care about their team show the details, of course, details of their work. Going forward, more support, more resources, and more opportunities will be provided to everyone. We are also continuously developing in a more standardized manner. Our advertising has been deployed in multiple countries globally, currently covering more than 10 countries, if I'm not mistaken, of course, but I might be wrong. I didn't check it. Sorry. So think about it. How many reviews does a company need to pass to advertise globally? Compliance reviews, qualification reviews, government approvals. Without strengths, it's merely impossible. we've passed all of these, passed all of them because we have all the certificates, credentials. So basically, what does it mean? It means we are developing a long-term within a compliant framework. So in the coming year, I will, of course, expand BD World Sharing's advertising to more countries. This is a commitment and a demonstration of confidence. And therefore, I also want to remind everyone, not all projects are worth participating in. You must see the true nature of the business. This information is for those who are new here. It will be very important for you. So you need to check a few things first before you dive in. So does it have legal qualifications? Is there a transparent mechanism? Is it a long-term project or not? Do they have a plan? Is it true being implemented? Right, because people can talk a lot about the plans or anything like this, but not all of them basically achieving this and they execute this. So if none of these presets present, so then you should be cautious. And now that you're on a platform with all these conditions, what you should do is probably cherish it. Because trust me, there are more scammers than real platforms, unfortunately. People trying to take advantage of this new cryptocurrency market because it's not fully explored, not fully stabilized also. So you need to be cautious every time, especially when you choose your own platform, a new platform. Yeah, it's a new beginning. You don't have to sit there and wait for the case of $1 million to fall on you. No, of course not. You have to act. We understand that, but you always have to be cautious, right? Because many people in reality only lack one true opportunity in their lives. It's not a lack of ability, but rather that they're never been in the right environment, right? So all your past efforts without a suitable platform to amplify them will have diminished results. But once you're in the right position, the same effort will yield entirely different returns. Therefore, you must understand that your current position is itself an opportunity. And what you need to learn is how to amplify it, right? Make yourself stronger, get more confidence. So, right, opportunities are never evenly disturbed. They always favor those who are prepared, of course. Why do some people gain momentum quickly from the start while others struggle to break through? It's not a difference in ability, but a difference in understanding and action, of course. The sooner you get into the zone, the easier it is to secure a position in this round, of course. By the time everyone understands, the best opportunities have often already been seized, of course. So many people are used to just keep waiting for certainly the right choice, right time, but true opportunities often arise from uncertainty. So by the time you fully understand the golden age has passed, you are now at a crucial stage, moving from cognitive gap to execution gap. Whoever understands first, whoever acts first, reaps the rewards first, of course, as well. You know, this is how it works with us humans, and nothing can change it. Of course, you can carefully observe those who have already achieved results. They weren't necessarily more capable than you at the beginning. They also had doubts, uncertainties, hesitation, but they did one more thing than you. They choose to take action first. So often, the real difference between people isn't an ability, but whether they're willing to take the first step. It's an important one. The first step is always an important one because if you have to step on it. You have to start from something. So once you truly get into the rhythm, you'll find that opportunity is never a single point, but a continuously extending line. So if you do it right once, there will be a second time And if you establish a rhythm, it will keep accumulating. This is why some people, once they get going, find things getting smoother and smoother because they're entering a positive cycle. Right, because sometimes even when your business or your career brings you a lot of money, but the environment is so, it's not actually giving you something that you want. Some people really change it because they cherish more some other things more than money. Well, I totally understand them. So also many people find making money difficult, but the difficulty isn't in making money itself, but in whether you're on the right track, or you're in the right platform, or in the right position. So if you're on the right track, the methods are simple. Execution is effective, and results will naturally follow. If you're on the wrong track, no amount of effort will be worthwhile. And therefore, you first need to confirm whether you're on a path worth investing in the long term. To lose your strengths, probably your time, of course. So the most valuable thing in this world is never resources, but knowledge. More important than money or anything, not worth it. So when your knowledge hasn't improved, even if an opportunity is right in front of you, you won't understand it. But when your knowledge is in place, you will proactively seize opportunities and turn them into results. Of course, I understand that some unexperienced and they may not know about this, if it's an opportunity or not, but it's all dependable. So many people ask, why do some people grow their business so large? The business is simple. They see the early window of opportunities. Like I said, every platform has a growth phase, right? And we are currently in that phase. So if you participate now, you're participating in growth. You invest into your future. And if you participate later, you will only be entering the completion phase. So don't underestimate the power of time. Taking one extra step today will create a difference in a month and 3 months. It will widen the gap, and in a year it will lead to completely different life trajectories. So all success is accumulated little by little, not something that happens suddenly, right? We all know that. We've all been there. And when faced with opportunity, the most terrifying thing isn't failure, but missing it. Even if you do something wrong, but you did something, it's even better than you do nothing. Right? Just to my experience, actually. Better to try your chances. And if you fail, you have a chance to try again, right? But if you miss it, you may not even have the chance to participate. So many people looking back on their lives find their biggest regret isn't what they did wrong, but what they didn't do. And what you're facing now isn't just a money-making opportunity, but an opportunity to change your social circle as well. When your income changes, the people you meet, the world you see, and the way you think will all change accordingly. This is a true leap, not just an increase in income. So when you of course start taking action, you'll find that many things aren't as difficult as you imagined. So the difficulty lies in starting, but not the process. Once you take the first step, every subsequent step will become increasingly smooth. You know what to do. So don't always wait for others to succeed before imitating them. Otherwise, you'll forever remain a follower. So truly, visionary people begin planning before others fully understand the situation. That's the essence of opportunity. I understand we're all different in some sort. Some have talent, some can play violin, some not. But in any case, that's why we are cherishing our experience here. And that's why we sharing our education, BG education here. So right, it will go do you only good things. So the time you have right now is actually your greatest asset, right? In this phase, like 10 years, 12 years ago, we had no cryptocurrency market and probably no internet in some areas. But look at us now. everything is acceptable, right? Where you spend your time will determine your future returns. Invest time in learning and execution, and you will grow. Waste time on a hesitation and doubt. Be afraid of everything, and you will remain stagnant. So that's true. Opportunity never waits for you to be ready. It just exists. It only rewards those who grow through action, right? But what you need to do now is to overthink maybe, but to do one thing right, participate, execute, and get into the rhythm. But of course, before that, you need to learn. You need to understand the mechanism. You understand the philosophy of BG and its nature. So when you truly take action, you already be ahead of most people, trust me. 600,000 is not a lot. We're planning to go far. So you still have quite a lot of chances. Also, I'd like to make an important reminder during Zoom meeting today. So today is the last day of this Global Women's Day event. So, and we are now in the countdown phase. So with only a few hours left. So please take this seriously. Manage your time wisely. Seize the final window of opportunity and grasp your own chance. So at the same time, I like to especially remind everyone to something also very important. The activation process is currently proceeding smoothly, right? Please be patient and wait for my assistant team up to process and arrange everything step by step, right? And due to the large number of applications and as the event nears it ends, so please avoid crowding, lobbying, submitting duplicates, or urging others. We'll ensure that every eligible partner can successfully complete activation and enter a stable and an orderly earning system. No one be on the board. Order determines efficiency, so patient determines results. So please maintain a good pace, cooperate with the team's arrangements, and work together to complete the final stage of this event, right? So just be patient. And yes, I wanted to add something today, but I completely forgot what I wanted to say. I'm sorry. But yes, it's about the BG environment and the money because yeah, in these days, of course we're watching news and every information about it because money, unfortunately, are very important now in our life. But please do not allow money to possess you. All right, your greatest treasure is your family, your relations, and please do cherish this more than the money. It costs more, trust me, because it's unavoidable. Cherish those who are with you today. Call your fathers, mothers, everyone you're missing for. Do not miss an opportunity if your mother calls you, but you're busy or something like that. Take a phone and answer. Talk with her. Maybe about nothing, but spend some time. So yeah, basically that's it. If you would like to add something, Linda, again, you may do so. I'm done for today. I'm very tired.
Thank you so much, Dr. Beard, for your sharing. I so appreciate, and I know, you make us emotional sometimes, and you touched on something so important today, which is spending time on relationships. And what I really believe sets us apart from the entire world is the fact that we stress on our leaders, we stress on our directs, we build relationships. We are here to not only make money. I mean, we do start it as we are going to come in on this platform to make money. But what makes us unique is that we cultivate the relationships, and it comes from you, actually. It doesn't come from me or Linda or other leaders. Because you are the one who is creating this culture for BG Wealth Sharing. You spend time with us, you come here every Sunday to share what you are experiencing. You acknowledge us, and we tend to do the same with our leaders. You said something about knowledge is so important in BG. Applied knowledge is so crucial because that creates the readiness that we are looking for. You did mention that there are some people who can jump really fast, like Linda did, like so many other leaders do. I was not doing anything for 4 months before I kind of realized what I was missing in BG, which was the leverage, which was the opportunity to create something so valuable for myself, my family, and the community I wanted to touch. We are here to not only do daily trades and compounding on our trades. I think the compounding here comes with the skill sets, the mindset, the time, the leverage, the relationships. It's amazing how we can touch hundreds and thousands of lives by sharing what we are creating for ourselves. And you also touched about timing. 10 years ago, we didn't have cryptocurrency. Now we do. Yes, there are a lot of projects out there where they're trying to copy BG, but you mentioned a story one time. No matter which jungle you want to go, the king of the jungle is always going to be the lion, and the one who is going to create that rhythm for everyone. If people who have been burnt before, my one sharing to everyone is give yourself one more try. Linda and I were burnt too, so we gave ourselves the try. I have been in BG for 15 months. You have been in BG, building BG for what, 8 years plus? This is your baby. Now this is our baby, so we can share the responsibility. And like you said, 600,000 people is not a lot. I'm promising my organization to bring 1 million members in my organization, Dr. Beard. And the rhythm and the speed that we have created, we're going to double our numbers every 2 months. And we will definitely make some records here in 2026. Thank you so much for your leadership, Dr. Beard. Thank you for the developmental plan. We are so excited where you're taking us.
Yes, yeah, because I want our members to be informed, first of all, because they need to know where we're headed. And most importantly, about the philosophy of BG, because here we need to think more about others rather than we think about ourselves, right? So please try to understand this idea. It's not something like from Karl Marx or anything like this, but potentially it's true, quite true, because a society needs to change. We should not be greedy on something, and especially money, because money brings nothing. It just brings comfort, right? But in the Stone Age, we didn't have those, right? So our comfort was just a fire, close relatives around us, and a shelter. That's it. So the most important is your environment, right? How you spend your time with your siblings and everything. So this costs more. And especially your team is also your environment in BG. So please, I'm not trying to push you somewhere, but try to behave yourself with them just like a part of your family, that's it. Just like as you would like to, as you would act with your siblings, then you act with your partners, with your team. So this is your family, this is our family, our circle, our ecosystem. So we're supposed to, we should support it in any case necessary. All right, well, that's it for now. Busy Sunday as usual. So all right, I'll see you next time, family. So yeah, Linda, we have a meeting, remember, yes?
Yes,
Tomorrow.
tomorrow in the morning with Vietnamese community. I will be
All
on
right.
time as usual. I will support behind.
Yes.
So thank you, Professor, and thank you, Ms. Yagan, to coordinate with me tonight. And like I said, success isn't come from luck. A lot of people been get pressure. How can they share and the people did not trust them? Don't hesitate. The people will trust you if you gain your knowledge, you get confident. And just remember, if you share with 10 people, if just only one people want to listen to you, that is successful. Not everyone believe in you from beginning, but don't let those things just stop your way. Don't let all the outside noise stop your future. Like if I let the outside noise stop my future, I'm not be here where am I today. And I am so grateful because from beginning I give myself a try and I trust in the process, in professor, I trust in the system, and that's why I'm so happy. One more week, I will not doing nails anymore. That's the thing I want to do in my life. And I have more time for myself, and I have time to bring my mom to travel with me. That's what I always want to do. And thank you so much for the opportunity you've been, create for all of us. So if just a regular nail technician with no English, no profession, background, I can do it. So you can do it. Just believe in yourself and trust yourself. Thank you for everything. And as usual, I will upload the recorder for everyone tonight. That's one of my job here to support the community and support professor. So I will see everyone next section. Thank you so much and have a good night and have a good day some other side of the country.
Yes,
Right.
we need to spread the word. We need more people to know about us because this may help them. This is what we actually do. And yes, you told us about the spending time with your mother. This is the most important currency you can get. And in Beijing, we are really trying to provide it. But it's also 50% of our work, but 50% of up to you. Just like a teacher. He is giving you a classwork, but homework is up to you, of course, because this is maybe the half of your work, the half of your knowledge. You should bear it. All right. Thanks so much for your time, friends. See you next time. All right. Thank you. I have to go.
Thank you. Good night, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.